Okay guys, so I'm going to give you some support and resistance levels, and also I'm going to show you that I think it is possible to predict the price of Bitcoin in the future. Like I'm talking 22 days out, and give you a specific price. Now anything is possible. I'm just going to show you why I think this is likely, and you can decide for yourself. I know the trolls are going to love this. If I make a prediction, they're going to come after me. The comments are going to be interesting to read. So let me cover this a few smaller price targets. And I'm going to show you why I think it is possible that we're going to hit a specific price on a specific date. I'm talking about an exact date, the 23rd of September, at a specific price. So this video here, this is a chart we're going to cover just briefly on the H1 chart. So this is a video I put out. This was August 31st. Let me play a clip of this real quick for you. I'm going to kind of play it, pause it, and show you how it played out. We did find support on this yellow trend line. So your current resistance, got a little white dot there. So look, your next resistance you need to watch, if we make it that high, is 48,231. So 48,231. So let's see how this played out. So 48,231. That was pretty close. It was 48,248. It's not bad. So it gave you a point to potentially short. Let's hit play. I gave you a resistance level above. Your next resistance above is going to be around 49,400, and your next support level below, right here, 46,552. So 46,552. Let's see how that played out. Another price label. 46,555. 46,555. So that was pretty close. So I gave you point too short and point too long, and if you go back and watch this video, I'll put a link up this now if you want to check it out. I also told you this is a point too long, and this is around 46,771. So let's put a price label here. So yeah, I gave you a point too long, 46,854, point too short, 48,248, and a point too long, 46,562. Now I'm going to give you some more I'll give you some more resistance and support levels on the H1 and C1 chart. But again, this is easy because your price target's already mapped out. You chance a short here. If it comes down, well, you know, we're potentially long. So again, this is just plain support resistance levels. Your price target's already mapped out. But what about projecting out into the future what the price of Bitcoin can be? So let's cover that. So this is the peak of the bull run 2.0 chart. This is called the G1 chart. I had this rewound back. You notice I had these white circles right here. This is where this orange ring intersects this white ring, and when this yellow ring intersects this white ring. Now, this yellow ring and this orange ring is part of the same fib circle. Now, at the time, you know, I never knew that we were going to ride down this ring, but watch how price respects this ring, and notice we bottom right here at this white ring and this orange ring. And I'll show you that these are all the same fib circle after it plays out. So I'm going to hit play, and notice that we're respecting this orange ring as support and resistance. And we ride down it, and then we bottom right here, right where this ring, these two rings intersect. Then we push up, and now we are respecting this yellow ring. And you'll notice, and again, this is the same fib circle, this yellow ring and this orange ring. This is all the same fib circle right here. And then you got this white ring, this part of the same fib circle right here. So what I'm saying is, now it doesn't have to play out this way, but if you look at it this way, because it's the same fib circle, and because price rode right down this ring to put in a bottom at this white ring, it is very possible the same thing's playing out. We topped out right here. We could ride right down this yellow ring, and if we do, we know the exact date and the exact price. So that means on the 23rd of September, we could be at 39,200. That would be when we make contact. Now, I've been creating ring charts and watching these play out, you know, for years, and it is amazing that sometimes when you actually, when price actually comes down, it will be when two rings intersect. If you're expecting, you know, a ring down here, right, this white ring, you're respecting this yellow ring, chances are when you make contact, it will be when these rings intersect. Same with this orange ring when it intersected this white ring. So again, I do think it is possible, and I've been telling you guys that potentially we're going to find support on this and ride down, and so far that is how it's played out. If I zoom in on this, I mean, you can see we found support, we pushed up. Let me do a little arrow here. We found support, we pushed up, and then we found perfect support and pushed up again. This here is, and this is a version of, so what I do is when I create these charts, you know, I create new charts and I find fib circles, and they're on the same exchange, so I can copy, you know, one ring from one chart to another chart. I just want to show you this chart was published on November 30th, 2019, and this had the ring up top where I was talking about potentially if we push up, we get rejected around 65K. So you can see how where price was at the time when this was published. Again, November 30th, 2019. But if at play, you'll notice we get topped out, I think right up around here. Again, this yellow ring, this yellow ring, this yellow ring is all the same Fib circle. We get topped out, and we come down right where these three rings intersect. This is another example of when you come down, price will actually touch where rings intersect. So if I hit play on this, you can see what happens. Let me zoom in a bit. You notice we got topped out right here. We came down, we made contact where these three rings intersect. And notice we rode right down this white ring as support. Notice we came down support, 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 and then we pushed up. Now I added more Fib circles. I made a new chart with Fib circles added in. This is the published version of this chart right here, zoomed in. You can see these two points we found support. If you'll notice, when I hit play, again, this is August 29th, so only a couple days have passed. But if I hit play, just to show you, that is what happened. We found support, we pushed up, found support, and we pushed up. I would like to point out on Twitter, I made a tweet about this, and guys, this is when you have confluence, and when I say confluence, when you have multiple charts showing the same support level, that is likely to point too long. So the C1 chart, we were at support right here, 46,506. The H1 chart, 46,596. And right here, this ring that I said in the previous video that I expect us to ride down this ring as support and resistance. So far, for 2 days, it has been support, support, push up, support, push up. So if we come back down, this would be support again. If you drop below it and come up, it will be resistance. So I do believe we're going to ride down this yellow ring just like we rode down this orange ring over here. This orange ring right here. So again, I think that is how it's going to play out. Let me get rid of these squigglies real quick. So we'll see how it plays out. I would like to point out, just because anything is possible, if we do push above 49,431, all right, hold support. If we get above 53,000, I will get bullish, and if that happens, obviously this whole predicting the price on the 23rd of September at 39,200 will be busted. And if we get above 53,000, I get bullish. But if that does not happen, I think it is very likely, again, just like what happened with this orange ring, we will just move down this ring as support and resistance until we make contact with this price. So we'll watch it play out. We'll see what happens. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. But again, just going by this previous ring and this being the next ring out, it just seems likely that will be our target on that date. So let me give you some price targets, guys, on this chart. So look, if we push up according to the H1 chart, your next resistance to watch is going to be right here around 48,372. If we drop, your next support level to watch, well, is going to be right here at around 46,676. And again, I have your support levels below and your resistance levels above. This is the C1 chart. We found support here, 46,517. So look, if we push up, your next resistance is around 48,638. And if we drop down, your next support level is around 46,768. And if we drop below that, your next support level is roughly around 45,577. Remember, these are upward angles, so when you make contact, depends on the price. But just showing you how accurate these charts are and how it might be possible to project price way out in 22 days out. Because that is 22 days out. Let's see here. Let me get rid of this really quick. Don't want this to run too long, guys. So again, my prediction, if this plays out, there's a measure tool here. So from today, this is 22 days out. That will put us at the 23rd of September at 39,200. So we'll see how that plays out. If you do want to access these live charts, you can on my website, it's optilarcrypto.com. Link will be pinned to the first comment in the description. All these charts play out live on all devices, mobile phones, tablets, desktops. But guys, that's it. Until the next video, trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.